In a year and a half, CDEMA, CARPHA, RSS, CARICOM IMPACS and its sub-agencies, the RIFC and the GCRSP, have been training together in different skills almost every month. Every month they got together to learn about conflict analysis, scenario analysis, early warning and information management, just to mention a few. This has contributed to establish a really good solid base from which the exercise Synergy 2017 could be built and put together.
Well, the GCRSP team at least have been very instrumental in this process where we conducted a series of training programs and also we've ended with the end of program exercise.
The process that led to the simulation exercise to me was very good. At every stage, something came out of each program that led to the final exercise that was done so far.
The Caribbean region, our region where we live, it is prone to natural disasters, and having a combined crisis room, which eventually turned into a virtual crisis room, we saw it as important.
The courses actually started from more of a phase approach. You had the initial, foundation courses, and they built up to the point where we got to the area where we had to do the SOP development and the GACP-CP.
During the end of program exercise, we saw where the skills acquired were being used to move the exercise forward. It allowed me at that point in time to train some of my staff for positions of responsibility. On the days of the exercise, I allowed them to take charge and to make decisions that they would have to make in a crisis time rather than the routine decisions they make on a daily basis.
We wanted to address contemporary modern complex emergency, by which I mean the blending of security, health, disaster management aspects to a complex emergency, and how that forces you into decisions about resource allocation and prioritization.
But going through the process for reaching up to the end of program exercise was very stimulating for us and very intense. In addition to the capacity building, we would have had the meeting with the executive directors, the planning conference for the end of program exercise.
So in practice, this meant that the 4 agency executive directors or their representatives agreed to the exercise aim, the exercise objectives, the constraints, the format of the exercise, and also on the scenario as well. We provided them with a menu of different options which they then selected and which we then subsequently translated into the exercise.
It's a virtual crisis room where something happens, the agencies in Barbados, the agencies in Trinidad, and eventually as it expands, agencies further afield can jump onto this secure sort of portal and actually have discussions and get the common operating picture basically of what is taking place.
Our mantra was for the Caribbeans, in the Caribbean, with the Caribbeans. And what we meant by that was to have local ownership of the direction and content of the exercise, with us facilitating a process.
Well, I believe that one of the reasons for the success of the end of program exercise, it's mainly that it has been a process. It has been a process of learning together about different skills and about each other. Now, with European Union support, the Caribbean region has an exercise built by Caribbean regional agencies for themselves. We are hoping to see another synergy exercise in the near future.